okay? Yes. Great. I just wanted to thank you all for being here tonight. And Lake Forest Place, what a wonderful venue this is for us. So, I'd like to especially thank the staff members, Stacy and Beth. You guys are wonderful hostesses. Thank you guys. Now, Aaron Copland said, "So long as the human spirit thrives on this planet, music in some living form will accompany and sustain it and give it expressive meaning." So we love performing a wide variety of repertoire for you guys. And the musicians, as Robert said, get to suggest what they want to play. Recently, Yongin Chen, our violist, and also he plays with the Chicago Symphony, you may have heard of them, he said to me, "I'm always happy to play with you. I was reflecting earlier that I am currently living my dream, playing music I love." I just thought that was so powerful to hear that from somebody like that. It's so sweet. And tonight we have an all-American program for you. How about that? All-American music. Yeah. But I do think it's sad that nothing is made in America anymore. I just bought a new TV and it said, "Built-in antenna." Already? I do not claim responsibility for that joke. Our mission is collaboration with you, bringing you, our dedicated audience, performances with exceptional artists you see up here. And we'll keep growing tonight. And after that dinner, too, we keep growing. Wow, that was amazing. Yes, agreed. With exceptional artists in every genre that broadens your appreciation of the arts and inspires you to become regular audience members of the International Chamber Artists. Now, the first piece on today's program is called "Four on the Floor." Here we are, four of us on the floor. And then, just wanted to say, this is so funny. I turn the music here. There's two spots in my music where it says, just Jerry Lee Lewis. Can somebody tell me who that was? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. And then what's nice too is this bench slides nicely. It's perfect. Get ready for Jerry Lee Lewis. Now, composer Libby Larsen says this piece is inspired by Boogie Woogie. It is a celebration of American music and American musicians. The work moves quickly, and Larsen describes it as verging on breakneck. And breakneck is the theme of this piece, in capturing an America that is speeding up faster and faster, jazzing into each other. It's Four on the Floor. One, two, three, four. So isn't that piano phenomenal?
Yes.
Piano, brand new standard. I want to celebrate a special woman who has underwritten this event today. She initiated and is funding the parallel ICA concert series that's happening here during the year. And she made sure that I had a piano that I would be happy to play. She bought this piano so that I could play on a really, really good piano. Her name is Sue Stevens. She's in the back. Sue. Thank you. And now would you please check out page 21 of your program here. This lists all the VIPs. I'm so grateful for your support. We had more VIPs than we've ever had. For this event, there were 67 VIPs. And I'm not kidding, it's 6'7". 6'7". It really was. Would the VIPs please stand if you can? Please stand after that dinner, I tell you. Thank you, VIPs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. I also want to thank our table sponsors. Would you stand here if you're a table sponsor? Kay Butler, Sue Stevens, John Elizabeth McDonald, Mary Knight, Robert and Nancy Paul, and Paul and Kathleen Witt. Would you please stand and be recognized? And now would you please welcome the ICA Brass Quintet.
Thank you all very much. My name is Mike, and I'm a member of the ICA Brass Quintet. We have a lot of different, one thing I want to mention is we have a composer in residence, Jim Stephenson, which is the composer of our first piece. Jim wrote a piece called Celestial Suite, which we perform both as a regular concert and as a part of our kids concerts that we do as an outreach. Every year we put together a kids concert, but this piece is really interesting. It is a piece where he took different what do you call them? Astronomers, yes, astronomers, exactly, thank you. And I'm not an astronomer, so, but anyway, and so he passed about, so like for example, Galileo is performed by the trumpet in one movement. There's a movement about Stephen Hawking, and our tuba player, Sean, makes the sound on his tuba, which he demonstrates, which is the sound of a black hole, right? And there's a movement called Hubble, which we will be performing. Now, Jim thought, okay, Edwin Hubble, you know, I could write a piece about Edwin Hubble that we all know and love, but there's also a jazz trombonist from the early part of the 20th century called Eddie Hubble, and that's much more interesting musically to write about. So he composed this piece that is more of like a jazz feature. And so we thought this is a great showcase for our newest member of ICA, Tom Stark. I've known Tom for many years as he's the principal trombone of the Northwest Indiana Symphony. He's also very versatile, as he was on tour with the Glenn Miller Band. And to show off his versatility too, like I said, this is a piece we perform with our kids' concerts. So of course, this is something where we, you know, talk about astronauts and outer space. And so Tom, he's kind of like a method actor. He likes to get into character, and so he's been kind of training for this concert. Zero gravity and eating, you know, those ice cream things that are, you know, like you can put on a show forever. So without further ado, I would like to welcome astronaut Tom Stark to perform Hubble by Jim Stephenson.
the Maple Leaf Rag. I think the form of that piece is very well and expertly described in your programs, but just to say a little bit about playing the music of Joplin, it's just so intricate and so expertly written. What's interesting for us is we can really play this music at any tempo. You can play it really fast, and it has one, feeling to it, or you can really kind of slow it down and play it at a more stately tempo, and it really works however you want to play it. A lot of this music might not be so well known to us, except for its, there was a movie in the early 70s called The Sting, with Robert Redford, right, was in that movie, and Paul Newman. So apparently if you want to make something really popular, have Robert Redford and Paul Newman represented for you. And so it got a big boost in popularity from that. And so we're very grateful to those fine gentlemen for helping us all know the music of Scott Joplin. We are going to continue now with An American in Paris. I think you have accurate program notes on this as well, but there's a fun story that we all learned in music school that I'm pretty sure is not true, but George Gershwin traveled to Paris, and that's obviously what this piece is writing about, his experience in Paris. And we all hear about the starving musicians, the starving composers. George Gershwin was not one of those. He was extremely popular and made a lot of money selling and performing his music. And so he went to Europe because he wanted to further his own education. And so he really went to study with some of the great composers. And so legend has it that when he met with Ravel, Ravel said to him, "So how much money did you make last year?" And then he said, "Sir, I think you should be teaching me." Anyway, here is a brass quintet arrangement of An American in Paris.
ballet. This is the ballet version, not the suite. So this is, just sit back and enjoy. There's 6 little sections I'd like to present to you, just to kind of give you the little guideposts as we go along through. The action of the ballet concerns a pioneer celebration in spring. Here we are, a little summer, a little past spring now, but around a newly built farmhouse in the Pennsylvania hills in the early part of the last century. The bride-to-be and the young farmer husband enact the emotions, joyful and apprehensive. Their new domestic partnership invites. An older neighbor suggests now and then the rocky confidence of experience. A revivalist and his followers remind the new householders of the strange and terrible aspects of human fate. At the end, the couple are left quiet and strong in their new house. So there's a little bit of each little section. It opens with these 2 different. First is the prologue. It creates a luminous scenescape, but the dissonances foreshadow danger. Here is the beginning. The woman's in the rocking chair. And then the husbandman and the bride enter. And you know it's going to get wild then. Section is Eden Valley. An allegro melody bursts forth as the daughter bounds from inside the house. The melodies of Eden Valley are meant to express the bride's joy. Here is Eden's Valley. You know that part? That's fun. Then the next one is Wedding Day. Wedding Day. A playful childlike melody springs from the clarinet, opening the first part of Wedding Day, and signifies the start of the festivities. Martha Graham, well, this was written for Martha Graham and her ballet company. She wanted the first part to have a little sense of a county fair, a little of a revival meeting, a party, and a picnic. So Copland achieves this by relating the music to square dancing and fiddling. Here is commercial 24. Yeah, continues like that. Good. Then there's an interlude, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Simple Gifts tune. The Simple Gifts tune. It's so cool. It happens with 4 variations, and it fits kind of the atmosphere on stage. One variation is kind of like this clip-clop with the horse. It's kind of cool in the cello. But most of the variations leave the melody essentially the same. So this technique was meant to depict the lives of the various town people going about their daily rounds, while the husbandman and the bride dance joyfully. So here it is. Here's the beginning of Simple Gifts. Beautiful. That's America right there. And then as we go on, Fear in the Night. This part is not in the suite. It's called Fear in the Night, Day of Wrath. I was talking about DSE earlier for the Verdi Requiem. But this is Copland's version. Day of Wrath, Moment of Crisis. The music jolts nervously, twitches. Kind of like the Shakers, right? The Shakers. Think of yourself as a shaking person, right? It says the revivalist takes off his hat and approaches the bowing husbandman and bride. His followers surround him as he warns the couple of their eventual separation due to the war. There's a lot of elements of the war in here as well. The revivalist uses violent shaking to relate to the dance of the Shaker festivities. And the shaking travels throughout the body like a spirit trying to escape the body. So here it is. Rehearsal 74. Anybody shaking out there? Okay, got it? And then the last little section I want to show you is the Lord's Day. The Lord's Day. It's a gentle hymn-like melody, happens at the end, marked like a prayer. It can be heard like as the strings gathering in the community for prayer. Martha Graham, she wrote, it could have the feeling of a shaker meeting where the movement is strange and ordered and possessed. Thought that was cool. Strange and ordered and possessed. Or it could have the feeling of a black church with the lyric ecstasy of the spiritual about it. So the bride dances her final solo and finishes by putting her hand to her lips, I like to put her hand to lips, and then reaching out to the sky. The husbandman returns and holds her briefly, but the revivalist comes and touches his shoulder. As the music from the prologue returns, the bride sits in the rocking chair that the pioneer woman once sat in, and she looks over the empty stage. The husbandman rests his hand on her shoulder, and the bride reaches out at the clarinet's last note. The music slowly fades to silence on the opening polychord, and the curtain falls. Hopefully the curtain won't fall here. Okay. Here's this amazing, amazing work. Again, one of these bucket list items for me, Appalachian Spring. Oh, sorry, we want to hear 99 first. Here's the prayer. Thanks everybody for coming. Here's the entire Appalachian Spring. Thank you. on your way out. Lake Forest Place people, safe getting home. And everybody else, everybody have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much. It was so much fun together. I'll see you soon.